Can you see it?
No.
You don't need to.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, nigga,
Okay.
sure.
All right, come
I
on.
do.
You can start.
Bro. Don't get fucking.
Have you ever had to wear a school uniform? Did you love it or hate it? I'm here today to explain my stance on school uniforms. I believe that having school uniforms would be a good thing for multiple reasons. The first being how it would completely and utterly eradicate the issue of dress codes. The next reason is how it would be able to create a more focused learning environment by eliminating clothing distractions. The most important reason in my mind, however, is how it could drastically increase student safety at school. Now I will go a bit more in depth as I explain these reasons. In general, students in schools that required school uniforms did not demonstrate better social skills, internalizing and externalizing behaviors or school attendance as compared with students in schools without school uniforms. These associations were true across both public and private schools. There was, however, some indication that low-income students in schools did not require them. Keeping a child in school uniforms may be more expensive for parents and guardians than buying regular clothes would be. Often, uniforms are only available from a limited number of suppliers and lack of competition keeps prices high. Or a uniform will include pricier items like blazers and dress coats, dress shoes, which some families might struggle to afford. Another argument that's often raised in favor of uniforms is that they may increase student focus. The evidence for this seems to be thin, but many uniforms argue that when students don't have clothing to notice, comment, or respond, they can spend more mental energy on learning. Uniforms, this argument goes, adds to a sense of disciplined learning in school in areas where students, by preventing students from wearing clothing that declares gang affiliation. Some schools' uniforms argue that uniforms can increase student safety in schools and outside of schools, as well as increasing students' abilities to blend in and focus on learning without having to worry about their clothing choices might make them a target. While there is a cost for school uniform, it's usually much less than having to pay for new school wardrobes, especially when children often feel the pressure to buy expensive designer clothes to fit in. Having a clearly defined school uniform makes it easy for parents to know exactly what must be purchased, saving time and money and preventing the guilt trip that comes from children trying to persuade them to buy what they want. Back to school shopping is not only made easier by having uniforms, but it's reduced the time and stress involved in getting ready in the morning. Children don't have to worry about what their friends will be wearing or keeping up with fashion trends. Removing this common stress factor allows them to have more time to focus on other more important things. When parents are asked what is most important to them when looking for school, one of the top answers usually has something to do with safety. School has traditionally been a place where children can learn and not have to worry about violence. However, if you've watched the news or tracked current school issues, you've surely heard about the increase in bullying. Bullying isn't just harmless teasing. This is a repetitive and hurtful act, may include name-calling, hurtful pranks, inflicting physical pain, expulsion, and public humiliation. The fear and anxiety caused by it can be long-lasting, making it difficult to focus on school, and causing victims to be afraid, low self-esteem, depression, and even thoughts of suicide. One of the best ways to promote equality and reduce bullying is through school uniforms. Many children are often bullied because they dress differently or can't afford to wear the name brand clothes. School uniforms can help to the level of playing field when everyone wears the same color and style of clothes. It's one less thing that children have to worry about, and the number of bullying increases, incidents decrease. Uniforms are both good for schools as well as the students. Wearing uniforms will help build a sense of unity within the school instead of everyone as a separate team. Everyone will be in the same team. Wearing uniforms will help free students of the stress of what to wear in the morning. That's why I think school uniforms should be enforced with students and even my daughter. You put the camera on everybody.